going to discuss air pollution. What is air pollution? बच्चे in air we are driving a cars, vehicles which are releasing the pollution that is come in the air. So that is called air pollution. So air is very precious resource. Without air, our earth will be cold, dry, silent, and lifeless planets. Okay, so man is contaminating the air by releasing unwanted poisonous gas from factories. So let's say we are human beings, we all peoples are the one of the one of the we can say we all are polluting the air with so many gases because we are releasing the so many gases from the factories, power stations, and exhaust by the vehicles. This contamination of water with undesirable substances is called air pollution, and breathing in polluted air can cause several diseases like asthma and bronchitis. And this air pollution is causes many diseases in the human life like asthma and bronchitis in your body. Okay, next we are going to discuss what are the preventions of air pollution. More and more trees should be planted. If we will plant more and more trees, and trees will give us fresh air and absorb harmful substances from the air. Second, car engines should be designed to produce less exhaust. Third, lead free petrol should be used. Yes, petrol is which we are using, that is causing exhaust the vehicles which will pollute the environment. So we have to use lead free petrol that should be used in the vehicles and which will not pollute the our environment. Clear bache? Next is bache, factories should use filters in chimneys before releasing the fumes in the air so that they will help them to remove the pollution from the environment. Next bache, next topic is water. So bache, without water, example fish you have seen in the ponds, rivers, without water fish can't survive even a single second. So same case is there in the plants, also they need water. Same case is there in the we all human beings. If we can't take water intake in our body, so we can't survive even a single second. So water is a very and very very important role in our life. Okay, so like air, water is also very important for life. We need air for many purposes. Water exists in three forms. Sorry but we need water for many purposes. Water exists in three forms: solid also, the like ice cubes, liquid in the water form, gaseous in the vapor forms. Okay, so we get from water sources such as river, ponds, lakes, and wells, but rain is the main source of water. Water from the above source is often unfit for consumption. It is due to presence of sand, dirt, water, mud, and germs. These substances are called impurities, which is sometimes which water, tap water we are drinking. In that tap water, there are some dusts are there present, sand, mud. So these all are the impurities present in the water. Clear? So, but impurities found are the two types. First is soluble impurities, second is insoluble impurities. But the soluble impurities are what? These impurities like salt dissolve in water, that is soluble. Second is bache insoluble. These insoluble like sand do not dissolve in water. Clear? Next bache, removing impurities from water. There are various methods used to remove the soluble and insoluble impurities from water. First is removal of insoluble impurities. Insoluble impurities are separated through the process of filtration and sedimentation. So bache, we will first of all we will discuss what is filtration and what is sedimentation. So bache, now we are going to discuss filtration. Separation of insoluble impurities with the help of filter paper is filtration. We have to separate insoluble impurities like mud, dirt, water, sand, sorry, from the water, that which will help you to pure that separate it, that is filtration method. In a filtration method, this is the process of filtration. These bache funnel is there, filter paper is there, that is the clean water which is present in the mug, and water with insoluble, this mug having the insoluble impurities. Okay, This paper cone is kept inside a funnel. A beaker is kept below the funnel and mixture with insoluble impurities. But what we are saying, in a beaker is kept below the funnel and the mixture with insoluble impurities like sand, chalk is here in mixture of sand and chalk poured into the beaker through the funnel. The impurities is left behind in the filter paper here, and the clean water is poured into the beaker. Inside the clean water come and the impurities will which will settle upside. Okay. Next is sedimentation. What is sedimentation? In this process, water is allowed to stand undisturbed in a container. Water will undisturbed. This process will following methods. Steps, sorry. First is water and with insoluble substance kept in the beaker for some time. Second, the mud settled down at the bottom of the container. Here, first is mixture. In second case, mud will settle down and water will upper side, because mud having the weight, they will not float on the water. And third, the clean water can poured out into the separate container. Clean water will come poured into the separate container. Clear? Next is removal of soluble impurities. Soluble impurities are difficult to separate them that insoluble impurities. These impurities can be separated through the evaporation or distillation processes. We have it is more difficult to separate insoluble impurities. So which will help you? Distillation and evaporation. Now we are going to discuss next.